Hey everybody, it's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode. Enjoy what's in it. And y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there. Consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. I mean now. I probably should have said we're gonna start like three. I should have said three, two, one. But anyway, fuck it. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm back here, you guys. I love doing these. Today I'm here with Grave. I was about to say Groove, but it's Grave. Anyway, also big shout out to Instagram because without Instagram, I would not have met this guy. So shout out to Instagram, the creator. I applaud you for making Instagram because that's literally how I met him is through Instagram. So welcome to the show. I really appreciate you coming by. He's an incredible musician, guys. Show him lots of love and welcome.
How's it going there, everybody? Lou Grave here. Pleasure to be on. Shout out to IG for making social connections possible in a way never before seen. So happy to be here.
Oh yes, yes, absolutely, guys. And a big thing is that he is also a father. He also has children, guys. So we also gotta applaud him for taking time out of his entire of his hour to even be here, even though you're a parent and you're dealing with so much. That's a big one.
Thank you. It's my pleasure, and I would take the time out because I believe in what you're doing here. I think it's very commendable. Using your platform to have artists come on and share their story, definitely really inspiring. So happy to be a part.
Dude, it's an honor for you to even agree to do this. I was just trying to find around Instagram. I didn't even know you respond. I was kind of like, "Nah, he's not gonna actually do it," but I'm very shocked you actually did.
I'm a bit elusive on the social media, but pleasure.
Awesome, great to hear. All right, a lot of new people started to watch the show, so would you mind giving a little rundown?
About myself, of
Mhm.
course. Yeah, well, like I said, my name's Lou Grave. I'm a Miami-based rapper, 305, born and raised. Making music now for almost 10 years, really. Writing, I've produced some of my own music. I've worked with a lot of incredible people. But I haven't really put out a lot of music. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so a lot of the material I've worked on is kind of like in the vault, so to speak. But I'm at a point now where I'm ready to start releasing a lot of new music, and I'm excited for people to hear it.
And we're excited for you. We're so excited.
Thank you.
And thanks for passing it on to us. We're so stoked to have you. And just in time before October. Isn't that great?
Actually, my birth month now in October, so I have some music coordinated to roll out now. So I think the timing's going to be really good.
Oh, you're a Libra. Okay, when is your B day? I know it's not music based, so I'm just a little curious.
Yeah, I'm actually not lucky Libra. I'm leaning on the Scorpio side. I'm on the
Oh,
28th of October.
oh, okay, so you're later October. Oh, okay. Okay, that is awesome. I'm a little earlier.
Yeah, when's your birthday?
A few months ago in August. Some people always get it wrong and they always keep saying October 6th for some reason. So I always like to trick people and say October 6th, but it's really August. I People just always mess up and they always say October 6th for some reason. So I just consider it like
Interesting.
both.
A pseudo birthday. That's cool.
That kind of thing, I guess. It's really August. My real B-Day, and the people they just confuse it with October for some reason, either because I love October or because six is like one of my lucky numbers. So when people say October 6th, I'm like, okay. So if you said October 6th, I'd be fine with it. I would consider it my B-Day. And also that one, so
October's a great month. Real spooky stuff.
Yeah, not just spooky. It's also the start of fall. Like here in Texas, like it's starting to get cool. It's starting to really get some coolness up in here. It's starting to really um get cool around here. Get it? In Texas, cool.
It's interesting that you mentioned the seasons changing because here in Florida we don't really feel any of that. I've never even seen the snow, to be honest.
No, and I've been to Florida. You guys, it's sun all the time. I don't see y'all ever really have any like season change, like summer all year long.
Yeah, and then just hurricanes and rain.
Yeah, it's like a rainforest almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Miami and Orlando. I've been there. I went there a couple years back for a trip.
Uh, yeah, Miami's really crazy. It's a big city. Orlando's also a really big city as well. Super crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's insane. I don't really go for a lot of cities like that, so that's why I don't really travel to big ones that often. But there was time I at least went and I met and spotted you. That would have been nice.
Maybe depending on where you were going.
I
You
was
said
near
you were based out of
Disneyland.
Texas right now?
Where I'm based. I live in Houston. Excuse me. I'm around H-Town.
Oh, nice. Interesting. I haven't had the pleasure of going out there, but I've heard a lot of good things.
Yeah, Houston is really good. I'm starting to get back to work now, so I was able to go back to my job last month. In August I was able to go back, so I was so happy.
Yeah, these are crazy times right now. You mentioned going back to work in Florida. We're one of the more wilder cards in regards to working and whatnot. So, fortunately, I've been able to work throughout the majority of this event.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that. I've been exactly the same. In fact, if it wasn't for the pandemic, this wouldn't be here. We'll have some ups and downs.
Also, I guess that's the silver lining of it. That if not for something like this happening, then maybe it wouldn't have caused you to reevaluate like what you like doing and what you should pursue.
Yeah, the pandemic allowed all of us to get in tune with ourselves and really find out what we really are and what we really enjoy.
Absolutely.
100%. 100. 100. But enough about the pandemic. We're here for you. So, God, I want to start with an icebreaker. And this is not to pick on you. Everybody gets hit with this. So I want to know from you, what got you interested in pursuing a rap career? How did the whole career start?
Um, well, I guess I've always liked to write. Even when I was like in elementary school, I would like to write, and then going into middle school, I would start writing poetry. It's really like what got me interested in, I guess, the art form of putting words together. And then, just the more social you get, the older you get, like you start meeting other people, being exposed to different types of music. And then when I got put onto rap, I mean, it just like blew me away. That you can do like words together over different instrumentals. It was overwhelming for me. I dived right in. I One of my first inspirations making music and rapping was Tupac for sure. I think that I resonated with him particularly because he was like the poet, street poet. So I thought to myself like, oh, even though I might not fit in with what you would think of when you think of a rapper, there's a lot of similarities between like expressing yourself with your words and making rap. So I think that I'm kind of trying to make that bridge between that poetry and that rap.
Oh wow, wow, okay. You're breaking down that bridge, or you're breaking down that bridge, huh? You're really getting into it.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to, but yeah, I mean, definitely main inspiration was poetry, and then get that led me into making rap music. 100%.
Well, dude, that is perfect. You're breaking ground. That is really amazing. And I can see because you're like a different kind of like you have a different taste than what people generally think of rappers. So I totally get that feeling. You know?
I guess maybe nowadays it's a little bit more eclectic as far as like how rappers look and sound. But definitely when I first started writing, the 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 rap landscape was completely different. So I didn't let that deter me. I thought that if anything, it was like a strong suit. I'd use that like as a surprise attack. Like, oh, I'm actually a rapper. Like no one would expect that looking at me or my personality.
Yeah, I mean, just sounding like at first you don't sound like a rapper. Like, duh, of course I know you're one. But when people when they hear your voice, they're gonna think they're gonna have accusations first that you're not a rapper. You could surprise them, and you'll say, "Guess what? I'm a rapper." You have that kind of thing going on.
I think that's been
Yeah,
a an advantage for me for sure.
yeah, and you get to surprise people as well. So when they are listening to you, it's like prove them wrong, and you get a surprise. One,
Yeah,
that's always fun. Like my show, I get to do that
yeah,
thing.
exactly. Mhm.
Yeah, yes, sir. But I'm all here for excuse me, I cannot speak today. I'm all here for it. That's what I meant. I'm sorry, I cannot. My tongue is all ugh, gobbled up. You know how that is. I'll continue on because this is all about you. Now, and I've got to stop saying that. I want to know this from you. This is another one. I don't got a lot to say about this one. This one is one of my favorite questions because I love the answers that come from it. What is your music process? How do you go about your music?
Oh, it's a great question. Um, well, when when I make music, I try to focus on like the first time experience a lot. You know, how people would feel the first time they hear it. So when I'm searching for beats, um, I really take that into consideration, like the first impression, like how the beat first comes on, how it makes me feel. And I usually pick a beat first, find an instrumental first, and I'll let that kind of dictate the vibe. But there's also some occasions where I have something written already that I just, you know, was inspired to write out, and then I'll, I guess, scour my selection of beats to see if it can fit somewhere. But more often than not, I'll pick the beat first. I'll I'll vibe to the beat for a little bit. I'll sit with it, and then I'll start writing out. But usually, I like to wrap things up in one session if possible. So I'll take the time out. I'll pick a beat. I'll, you know, think about what, you know, what the concept is. I'll start writing. Then I'll immediately record what I have, and then I'll listen back to that for some time. So the majority of the music that I make is like a one shot type of thing. Very rarely do I write half of a song and then go back and finish it later, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. It does. And I'm all here for it. Honestly, I'm all here for it. I feel the exact same way when I'm songwriting. All those feelings are feel nostalgic. I felt those times too.
I think that for the modern artist, the process is probably pretty much the same across the board. I mean, maybe like some people make their own instrumentals and they'll do that first, but for the most part, you know, you'll pick a beat and then you'll see where that takes you. That's how I do it, at least.
Yeah, dude. You got it, 100%. This is how most of them are thinking now. This is how all of them think now. Well, most of them anyway. Just pick a B and they just go there. You know, that kind of thing. Used to it by now.
Yep.
I'm pretty used to it by now. But yeah, anywho, continuing on. And my brain is fried, so if I'm off, then you know why.
Oh, you're
Now,
doing great.
oh, thanks. Thank you. Now I know you've been doing it for a decade now, but overall as a musician, how would you describe your music?
Well, I'd say that there's definitely a personal touch. The majority of the music that I make, uh, I I tried to write about things that I've gone through personally. I think that for me, at least, that's the best way to go about writing, is to draw inspiration from like actual events or situations that you were in, or maybe people that were close to you were in. So I'd say that it's definitely a, you know, maybe a personal struggle type of pop rap. I mean, it would be hard to fit it into a genre, particularly, but it's definitely personal. You know, it's a little on the somber side, if I may say so. Uh, yeah, personal
Mhm.
stuff.
I love that. I love that your music is personal. You really connect to your audience when you're personal and you're okay with being personal. Some people are too afraid to show who they really are. They are pretending. But I love that you go deep and you go personal with your music. You really touch people.
Thank you. You know what? When I was younger and I first started writing and making music, I you know I was really introverted. You know, kind of shy, and I think that through music, it helped me to express myself and kind of find out like who I wanted to be. So, I'm really grateful. I feel like everyone should be able to express themselves, whether it be through music or whether it be, painting or dancing or whatever the case. I'm lucky that I found music the way that I did, was able to make it, can still make it now. Um, it's really important to me for music to be honest, and I try to do that with my stuff.
Oh, dude, that is awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that you found your voice and you broke out of being an introvert and now you're an artist. That's so wonderful and beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a
Well,
long time coming.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm tearing up over here. I'm just kidding, I'm not, but it feels like that. Feels like feeling, I'm just kidding. I am just joking. Just joking. But anyway, time for a switcheroo. Everybody on the show loves it when they get to ask me stuff, so go ahead and hit me with anything. The last interview I did, he dared me to share a snippet of me singing. So, literally, you can ask me anything. All the guests love a switch interview. It's a new thing I'm trying. Alright, go ahead. Let's have fun with it.
Well, I guess in that same vein, you did mention that you're a songwriter. What type of music do you make?
Good question. Good question. I make rap music. I wrote rap lyrics. I write pop music, and I do R&B. Those are the top three that I do because those type of music that I listen to the most. So yeah, those are the ones.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd love to hear some of your stuff. Is there any way to find some of your music or
Sadly,
anything
I do
recorded?
not record music, but hopefully, in the future, I'm gonna start recording. Hopefully, soon in the future, I'll start to do that, and um, I'm gonna start. You did see in my stories on Instagram that I've started to use TikTok, so hopefully, in the future, I'll start to branch out and maybe record music. Hopefully, in the future.
Hmm. I saw, yeah. Best of luck on that as well. TikTok is
Oh, thank you.
like a modern monster that I don't really know how to tackle. I know it's really popular, but
You know it. Know it.
well, hopefully you can make some music soon. If you ever need a feature for a song, let me know.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. I got a whole catalog. And I already have an album idea for when I do start recording. I already have an album idea in mind. Oh, got one. But yeah, anyway, come on, throw some more at me. Come on. Don't be a baby.
Is
Come on, throw some more.
don't be. How long do you think you have before you start making music? Is that something that's on the precipice, on the cusp of happening, or is that maybe some ways away?
Uh, you know what? I'm gonna answer that too. It's time for the fans to know. So honestly, when my schedule starts to slow down a little bit, when I start to have more free time, because trust me, I would like to start. It's just my schedule is just hectic, and I cannot do so much in a time frame that I have. But in the future, hopefully, what the hell is that? Sorry, not you, just out there. Um, but my schedule loosens up because right now I have my job, podcasting, and school, so there's really no time to do any music. But you know, and I'm hoping that this will happen. Hopefully, in the future, you never know what could happen. I will have the time start recording music. I will most definitely try in the future to build a schedule where it's not as hectic as now. So I do not have a specific, but when my schedule like kind of loosens a little bit to allow me to have time, that's when I'll start to like consider recording music.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, it seems like you're a really busy person. I mean, what was the stat? Like 100 podcasts in a year? What was it?
Stats. I should update on the stats. Guys, we reached over 100 episodes published. This the year, because we've been podcasting for a year, and we've done 100 episodes. So, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's definitely a grand accomplishment. You know, it's evident the work you're putting in. You know, how has that been for you? Podcasting, you feel like you're kind of learning as you go? Do you have experience podcasting before? Or is this your first official like podcast?
Good question. Good question. You really good. So yes, this is my first podcast. I've never done a show before. In fact, because of boredom and because of COVID, it inspired me to do this. And podcasting has been wonderful for me. It's busy though, it's time consuming, but it's worth it because I get to help artists. I realize now that artists, they need help. I get that. When I was an artist, when I started publishing work, if it wasn't for friends, if it was for my friends that inspired me, that helped me, I probably wouldn't have given up songwriting. If it wasn't for people out there in the real world that supported me in singing and being in choir, I probably wouldn't have been singing. So I got that same support in my life. But there are some people, world, that just don't have that. You know, they don't have support at home, and they don't have support in the real world, and don't
Mhm.
have anywhere to, share their story and share their life. They don't have that. Because they don't have that, they suckish music. Not all of them. In general, they don't make good music, and they lose hope and they lose inspiration, and that's why they don't produce and make music as much. But I did this. Ow, my hand. I did this to help. You are an amazing musician, and you've got a lot going on. So tell me, have you ever got an opportunity besides me, realistically, your story and to express yourself as a musician? Tell me, besides me, where else?
Um, that's a good question. Um, oh, there was one performance I did a couple of years ago in a in a venue that I believe is closed now, if I'm not mistaken. It used to be called The Nest in downtown Miami. Uh, wow. What year was that? I think it might have been like 2015, 2016. I don't remember exactly, but anyways, it was a small gig. But through one way or another, I was able to get like a 30-minute set, and I was able to perform a couple of songs like back to back. And that was probably like the best experience for me that I've had. To be able to
Oh,
express myself. Like I had produced a lot of those songs myself. I made the beats myself at the time, so the whole experience felt really like um, uplifting for me. To be able to do that and have people react to it in the crowd.
mm-hmm. That's awesome, dude. And if you're ever looking to perform, I'm actually throwing a virtual concert. I'm actually getting signups right now, but if you're looking to do performing, if you're ever wanting to go back, I'm actually looking for signups, and I'd be honored to have you if you want to.
Yeah, I mean that actually sounds like a great opportunity. I checked out the last one that you posted, and a lot of great talent on there. I would love to be a part of that as well. We could work something out.
Awesome, dude. I already
Yeah, I just got that. Nice.
put the stuff in the DM for you. That's the form and also information about it. Help you consider signing up. But really, real world wise, a lot of people they don't get a lot of opportunities. I didn't expect you to say that though. But realistically, let's think realistically. Generally, they don't because of work and because of a lot of things. They just don't. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help artists um, and to guide and to help them be the best they can be. And if they don't have support in the real world, they need somebody to cheer them on.
Yeah, like I mentioned in the beginning, I think that what you're doing is really commendable. Using your platform to help artists share their voice and spread awareness about the music is a great thing. You know, and props to you. That's why it was a no-brainer for me to hop on here and help keep this train chugging along. You know.
Oh, thanks. You're too kind. He's so sweet. He's too kind. Now I can
No problem.
see why your wife hooked you up and got you nice children. I can see. I can see now.
I mean the persona that I have for social media is a bit more enigmatic, I'd like to say. You know, I like to have a bit of a barrier between me and you know who I am as an artist. At the end of the day, like if you listen to the music, like it's all there. You know what I mean? It's more just like a door, and then you walk through the door, and it's me. I'm in there.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, exactly, exactly. Hey, you're on point, my dude. You're on point. Come on, throw some more at me. Come on. Just suck it on me now. Come on.
All right. Would you mind, I guess, sharing your age for all of us here, all the viewers curious about musically?
Now that I'm not gonna answer. Only because I need to be careful with personal things because I have gotten in trouble multiple times for sharing personal things on here. So like racism, politics, sexist remarks, and just personal things I don't share. That's why I don't like if you want to share personal stuff with me, that's fine. That's fine on here. But I do not for whatever reason, trust me. If I could, if this was like a free kind of thing, I would. I am just not on the verge of being in trouble again. I have been in trouble twice because I've been sharing personal things on the show and making people uncomfortable. So I'll be a no. But I can tell you in secret. I'll tell you like in messages or something. I'll tell you in secret.
That's all right. I understand. I can imagine that it's tricky to navigate nowadays on online. You know, like if you make one person happy, maybe you might upset another. It's definitely best to try to be as maybe as neutral as possible. So I feel you. You know.
Yes, 100%. 100. 100. All right. Come on, there's some more. Do not be ridiculous. Come on, there's some more.
um, I'm not really sure. Guess you said August. August, what was your birthday? So what, you're a Leo?
Yeah, you could say that. I also consider myself a Libra because I'm also very indecisive, actually very kind-hearted. So it's a bit complicated. But I am all about complications because complications turn into new beginnings and new solutions.
Yeah, right. Just an opportunity to figure something out.
Yes, and a chance to learn something as well. So complications turn into learning opportunities, turn into new problems and new solutions.
Good mentality to have for sure.
Yes, 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 yes. But I see that
Are
you
you
are low on tanks.
on tanks? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was joking. I just meant that you were empty.
Oh no. No. I mean, I will say that the majority of the time, with my two children and I work a full-time job as well as making music, that I am on E on average, but I can go 0 to 100 real quick.
Ah. I can imagine that. Like, you get an excuse. You have children and a job. It's okay to be a little empty.
Yeah.
Like, you get
Also,
an.
go ahead.
No, 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 no. You go ahead.
I was just gonna make a joke that I'm empty just because of all the things I've been through in my life. I have a hole in my heart, in my soul.
Ah, that's funny. And also sad, but also that's hilarious.
I mean that in the best way. I feel like every artist is a bit tortured in their own way.
Yes, that's very true. Very so much true. Very, very, very true.
Hello. Did you ever receive that track I sent you via email?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. In fact, that was going to be my next question. So your showcase later. You want to tease the audience and give them a little bit about it? Well, not really. A little bit, like tease them a little bit, give them a little snippet. Um, like what can you tell us a little bit about it, if you want to? If you want to keep a secret, we understand that. Don't be pressured to tell us.
No, I mean I was under the impression that you were gonna share it for everyone, but I'll let you know a little bit about it. I'm working on a lot of new music now. Um, I'll take a quick shout out to my boy Trip C and my boy Alyosha, two Miami rappers also on the up and coming. They are close friends of mine, and they've helped me out a lot. Because of them, I have a setup now in my house. I've just been really, really going off, making a lot of music, and it's led me to this current project I'm about to release now in October. I'm not sure if this song is gonna be on it. It still needs a little bit of polishing, but it's a good indicator of the sound that you're gonna hear on this upcoming EP. Um, it's really, really raw. I'm talking about a lot of personal things, things I've been through, a bit about my life, um, just to give people some more insight on Lou Grave.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Such great news to hear. Very good news. Very awesome. Thanks for sharing about thanks for sharing. I'm so stoked. And don't worry, everybody will get a chance to hear because in the next segment they'll be able to hear.
Nice. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think that I'm on to a new stage in my sound. I've really honed in on my writing a lot. Beats are perfect. Um, excited.
I can totally tell, and I'm fully supportive, 100%.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Um, jeez. My God, my brain's fried. Yeah. I just wanted to deeply say thank you, and not just like a written thing they're giving me and an experiencing, and it's You're supposed to say thank you now, and that's not it. I really truly want to say thank you for being here. It must have been a lot for you to take time away from your children just to do a little interview with me. That means a lot to me. Uh,
Well, like I said, the pleasure's really mine. Thank you for extending out the invitation and for stumbling across my music, my social pages. I do believe in what you're doing here. So, I'm happy to be a part of it. I'll take the time out anytime.
that's really good. You said that. That's really awesome. Really amazing. And I gotta say, I'm really proud of you for really stepping out and doing all this. I'm really happy and so proud of you. And I'm fully supportive of going forward with you 100%.
Thank you. A lot of big things coming up for sure.
Excited. Can't wait for it. Can't wait. So I know that we're nearing time. I feel like we really touched base on a lot of things, which I do appreciate. Is there any last thing you'd like to say to your audience before we all head out?
Mm, wow. I mean, list of people that I'd like to thank are just so long. I've been making music for a really long time. I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of really talented people that have all helped me and inspired me in their own way. Shout out to them. They all know who they are, listening in. Um, Thank you for believing in me. It's been a long time coming. I've had a lot of people keep me motivated during times in my life where I felt like music might not pan out or it wasn't worth it or like just expressing myself wasn't enough of a reason to really pursue this. But thanks to all the people in my corner, I think that it's become possible. A lot of artists maybe might come forward and really lean into the independent thing or that they're all solo and like for as alone as anyone might be, I think that it's always important to look around and even if it's just one person there, it's not that way in my case, but even if it's just one person, be grateful for the people that got your back because if not for them, it's hard to go forward, so shout out to the people that helped me and believe in me.
Yes, 100%. If it's only one person, that's one person that likes you. I mean, the one who doesn't support you. Be proud though.
Yeah, and you have a new supporter in me as well musically, so
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for those
yeah.
last things. Shout out to all those people he mentioned. You also got my support as well. If you think I'm lying, you can text me myself. You can text me myself, and I'll give you some realness. Alrighty. Sorry, got laugh. Got Lou Grave down below in the links provided for you. Check out all his music as far as future music goes. Check it out. If you're not, then you're a loser. Make sure to always check out social media. We have TikTok now, so we're at Wrap It Out Podcast on TikTok. I was able to get it on TikTok, so we're Wrap It Out Podcast everywhere. So please, guys, check it out. I posted TikToks in a while. Fucking slow on my phone. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy what we had tonight. I love the Switch interview thing. I'm gonna keep doing it. Everybody loves it. Um, guys, I really do appreciate you guys. For tuning in to the. So it's a great time to be here, you guys. See you guys on next one that I do. Check it out. Don't be an idiot. Peace. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we dove into a wonderful podcast episode. Now, in this following segment, you will get a chance to hear this artist's showcase because every artist that comes on the show requires to do a showcase. So, buckle up, get some popcorn, and enjoy the showcase. I hope you guys love it, and check out the artist when you get a chance to. Hope you guys love it. Enjoy.
Yeah, you probably know me as a loner, know me as a dropout, know me as a stoner, know me as a bony motherfucker walking to the corner store to get a swisher, let me roll it. Homie, I'm just living for the moment. Oh, you probably know me from a party I was blacked out. Drop a stamp in the back, make the crowd melt. Probably know me for that big body Buick I was whipping, riding dirty crackers trying to get me in the system. If you know me, then you know I'm down for the mission. Got the sound and the vision is profound. This is wicked, bitch. My style is conditioned in your scalp, and what's in it? I'ma rinse your brains out with the power of the rune. Swear to God, I could go for an hour on this shit. Pick a fucking place and time to cipher, and I'll spit. Tell me if you know me as the type to go and quit. Know me as a lot of things, but no, I'm not a bitch. Yeah, I heard your new shit, no, I'm not impressed. You should second guess all those goals you set me. No disrespect, quit the acting, kid. Y'all ain't really trapping. We all know y'all just rap for the bitches. Ain't no soul attached to your lyrics. Nothing in your chest, you a motherfucking mimic. Only trying to ride the wave, do your best to imitate. You can switch the artist and it wouldn't change the image. I don't take L's, I'm just winning with conditions. Breaking out the box, I'm thinking on a new dimension. I ain't crazy, so just blame the weed for lose dementia. But in any case, guess I'm just the brightest on the spectrum. Honestly, you rappers aren't worthy of a weapon. Swear y'all only relevant for like a couple seconds. I'ma leave the process up to natural selection. Oh, and for the record, won't stop till the world know who the best is. Seeing through the screen, need my dream to be projected. They've been sleeping on me for a decade, so I'm grateful that you're here with me and you press play. Nowadays they only love you when you get paid, but I'd rather talk about the struggles that are commonplace. No, I've seen some things, done some things I ain't proud to say, but it's always darkest right before you see the light of day. These are cycles that I'm trying to break. Tired of being hopeless, I remember I could never find a way. Dealing with depression and the pressure of the devil trying to get me, like no matter where I go I wasn't safe. It ain't nothing new because I see hell every day. Come to 305 and take a ride through where I stay. Felons on the corner slanging youngins underage. Pookie heads on Flagler and the hookers working A Street. This where I was raised. I ain't saying I would have it any other way. Grateful for the lessons and I'm grateful for the pain. If I had to, you know I would do it all again. But it's like a path that only leads to disarray. So I could ride up people in attempts to make a change. Hopefully it's not too late, don't let this be in vain. Cause if I fail, I know I only have myself to blame.